Girl, Love and Marriage Huntsville then turned into just a sequel of the movie Friday. So, child, Debo then snatched Red Chain and whooped his ass. So, Ken and Marques allegedly they got into a fight. And Ken on the internet once again taunting that man with his kids. Then posted the daughter and did some. We're going to talk about it, friend. Miss Pearlie then bought a new food truck. Uncle Elroy then got a DUI, child. Huntsville is a mess. Anyway, child, so we're going to talk about the little drama that's going on with Ken and Marques. They allegedly got into a fight. Ken is on the internet as we speak, taunting him once again. And I'm like, all of this over Xena Warrior Princess, child? I guess she opened that mouth at some point because she got the boys in the tizzy. Anyway, we're going to talk about what happened, child. Also, so friend, I finished watching WAGS last night. So we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about, because what I thought at first is totally different than what I think now. It's crazy. So all in all, I like the show. We gonna talk about it. I'll put the timestamps. Good morning. Good morning, girl. Right, happy Saturday. I'm still a little tired, which is crazy because I got a lot of sleep. But I was like, choo-choo, I'm up. Y'all know me, I'm a morning person. I went ahead, got my little coffee. I'm finna run some errands, go to the gym. I'm assuming that's gonna pump me up. Then later on, we can come and talk about some, just like a daily dose of regular gossip or whatever. And tell me if y'all want to talk about Traders. I talked about I watched Traders. Did y'all watch Traders? You know they killed Robin this week, girl. Robin, bitch, you ain't standing a chance on Potomac. You don't stand a chance on Traders. Girl, at this point, you need to just focus on Juan. Juan and his other girlfriend. Anyway, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Let's start off by talking about some Love and Marriage Huntsville shit. Then we're going to review episodes 2 through 7 of WAGS. So my first opinion was just episode 1. And shout out to my best friend who checked me in the comments talking about some, don't form your opinion if you ain't watched the whole season yet. So. Okay. I understand what you're saying. You was right. I was wrong. Fuck me. Anyway, yeah. So now that I didn't watch the whole season, I got a difference of opinion. I'm going to tell y'all what the WAGS girlies got going on in the streets. Because tell me why it's a whole bunch of people supporting Jules, mainly the others and black men, which is to be expected. Exactly. And Stoni and Sharelle is shading each other to this day, because I told y'all they had a fight at the premiere party. But let's start off. Okay. So, in Huntsville news, Diana Rose last night, shout out to Diana Rose, she reported that Ken and Marques allegedly got into a fight. So she reported that yesterday, and she said they got into a fight last night. So I'm assuming that was Thursday night. Mind you, the family is all in Atlanta for their daughter's dance competition. I believe it's a dance competition. Child, we know that Marques do post and delete a lot on Instagram. I'm his friend on Instagram, so trust me, I know. He posts just as much as Melody do, which I ain't mad at him. So allegedly, they got into a fight. The kids was there, and he said he apologized to the kids. Mind you, I felt this brewing anyway, because they always going back and forth. Even when they claim that they on good times, they still be throwing subliminals. They still be throwing subliminals and shit, child. So it gives very much Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Tom, the big cat, Ken ass, always trying to run and catch Jerry. Girl, why Marques kind of do look like Jerry with that round face? No, hold on. Tom was the which one was Jerry? Jerry was the big gray one, right? I don't know, y'all. Okay. Anyway, the moral of the story is Ken and Marques beefing. I don't know if Ken bow and fucked him up, or if Marques wop, you know what I'm saying, and hit him with the body shots because he a lot shorter than Ken. So I don't know how that dynamic worked out. I'm sure Trish probably stepped in and body slammed both of their ass. She probably did. Trish be doing something strange, and Trish got the boys going crazy. Because Marques, I don't know if it with Marques, I don't know if it's just Ken disrespecting him. But with Ken, I feel like he is insecure about Marques. I think in his mind he knows that she may still want him back. Because men can't process the fact that we may be hurt over a man, but we still don't want to be with them. I feel like a lot of times in a man's mind, even if a woman is hurt and showing any emotion about an ex, they feel like, oh, maybe you still love that ninja. I don't know. And Ken just gives me insecure about the whole Marques thing. But we also learned that he insecure about Martell too, because we're gonna see it in a reunion tonight where he's still badgering her ass about Martell. Ken comes off as real cool, calm, and collected, but I think Ken is really jealous. Most Scorpio men I know are jealous as hell. Shout out to Stevie J, Diddy, Future. Who else am I? Drake. Exactly. Scorpio men is a motherfucker, and I don't think Ken is too different, because why would y'all be beefing in Atlanta? We don't know what the beef is about. We do know Marques be acting, the way that he gonna act. So it could have totally been Marques trying to irritate the situation. But so after this alleged fight, Trish didn't say anything about it. Ken didn't say anything about it. So last night, Ken was posting. I'm assuming they were. I ain't assuming they were at. They were at the daughter's dance recital or whatever, dance competition, whatever you want to call it. And she was on stage performing. Mind you, Trish's daughter can dance. You better go. And they said she was like 11 or something with all of the teenagers, and she was out up front getting it in. So shout out to the kids. Exactly, Trish, you doing something right, girly. Exactly, Trish's daughter is really, really talented. So Marques was posting, the performance and stuff on his Instagram story. And then he posted a picture with his daughter. So I'm assuming after the competition, you know what I'm saying? He went up there, greeted his daughter. They took a picture together and stuff. Then he posted, I feel bad because I had to sit in the back, so and so and so and so. So I'm assuming he wasn't with the family up front with Trish and Ken and, his son or whatever. He was sitting in the back by himself. That's just, all this is allegedly, and in my opinion, that's what he posted on his story. So I guess y'all not that cool, because Marques couldn't even sit up there. And I'm assuming if y'all just got into a fight last night, you know what I'm saying? Then, girl, but then Ken. So her daughter still had on her competition stuff and her competition makeup. It looks like they were at a restaurant or somewhere after they're, probably celebrating. Ken posted, her and him or whatever, and she said something like Cheesehead. She was singing a little song, you know what I'm saying? And he kept making her repeat it. It was really messy, y'all. And then he posted it on his Facebook and Instagram, and it's giving you trying to antagonize this man once again with his child. Because get this cesspool up out of here. As far as Huntsville is concerned, I don't want to see no more Ken and Trish. Because first of all, it's affecting their kids. How you think Marques' son feel about this dude in the house? I mean, he nice to me, but he just had a fight with my daddy. That's not gonna pan out well in the household. It's not. And even if the daughter is still close to Ken, and because she's younger and been around Ken a lot, I don't think that's gonna fly well with the son. I think that will eventually cause problems. And if Trish was any kind of woman, she would rectify that situation, whatever that calls for, because that's not gonna work in the long run. And I don't want to see it low key crash out on my TV screen. So as I'm concerned right now, like I'm with Dr. Heavenly. I don't want to see y'all break up this family. The family already messed up. Everybody need therapy. The show ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse, because Ken gonna put on for the cameras because he want to be famous and show out, and with his muscle bound, steroid friends or whatever. And I don't want to see that. So that's how I feel about that. Tell me what y'all think about the Ken and the Marques fight. Who y'all think won? I think Trish bench pressed both of their ass with one hand. Picked each of them up with one of their hands like, get over there. Get over there. I told y'all about that fighting shit. I think Trish manhandled both of their ass. Exactly. Her strong face ass. Anyway, let's talk about Sunni and Destiny. That's what the reunion, not the reunion, the finale gonna give tonight. Tell me if y'all excited about the finale. Just tell me that. Is it just me? Because I'm not excited about the finale, friend. I'm going to try to review it tonight, though. So keep your notifications on. Turn them on if you ain't got them on. But I'm not that excited about watching it. We're going to see Ken and them beefing. We're going to see Sunni and Destiny beefing. Nothing is going to transpire that we don't know. I watched the damn clip again, and I seen Destiny talking about some, you alone or some, you know, if you was taking better care of your man, you wouldn't be alone on your anniversary. How you know it's their anniversary? Riddle me that, Joker. How do you know that it's their damn anniversary? Unless you all in a business stalking that girl page, or unless you over here with the content creators and the YouTubers and we told you. Hi, Destiny. Hey, Destiny. But I ain't gonna blame Destiny because at this point, at the end of this season, I feel like Sunni is just as obsessed with Destiny as Destiny is with Sunni. Destiny is more upset and pressed on the internet. Not on the internet, but on the show and what we see like in these scenes. But Sunni is more pressed on the internet. And I wouldn't say pressed because she's defending herself, but I feel like the last few lives, all I hear is Sunni going in on Destiny. I went on Sunni page, y'all. Look. This neither here nor there because I think I still like Sunni way better than I like Destiny. I would still much rather see Sunni and her business ventures, Moses getting out of jail. Are they going to still have a baby now that he off probation? Or are they going to move to Huntsville full time and she going to flip homes in Huntsville? I'm still more interested in the whole Sunni thing versus Destiny because she ain't got shit going on. Besides that, you know, what we ain't going to talk about right now. But on Sunni page, she had posted something about how she supports Nelly and him performing. You know, she was congratulating him on getting the opportunity to perform for Trump. And a lot of people in the comments was basically saying, hey, it's all about business. It's all about business, people to involve. And she was, you know, agreeing with him. And that was like her stance or whatever. And I was thinking, Sunni girl, you from St. Louis just like I'm from St. Louis. Like Country Grammar became really, really popular because he had a lot of hometown support. Like St. Louis is not one of those cities where they don't really help put on their own people. You know what I'm saying? So Nelly's hometown had a lot to do with his success during that time because St. Louis people really, really, really supported this man. Like we was really backing him and shit. So for him to then just turn around and do the Trump shit, you know, I guess we just got a difference of opinion about that because I kind of lost a lot of respect for him. Especially I went to the same high school that he went to. Like we graduated from the same high school. And I know his mama. So I was just like, I don't know, child. Anyway, so Sunni, I don't know about that Nelly stuff. We can agree to disagree. But I guess she focused on her business, so all she's seeing is the dollar signs. But as far as this Destiny and Sunni shit, like I said, I don't really... I'ma see. I didn't seen the clips. I think they gave us the clips too quickly because I don't feel like I'm getting any more that's gonna shock me outside of Martell stalking Mel. That girl, why Diana Rose also said that they trying to petition to this stupid necklace. Anyway, they trying to petition to revoke Martell bond. Baby, Martell, you better zip them turtle lips, bitch. And you better put a muzzle on Dandruff because Dandruff went on TikTok the other day. I told y'all with their Amazon coat on, trying to talk shit because Anthony Loftus was putting out all those recordings. And on those recordings, she was talking about Melody trying to allude to her being a bad parent. Now, Martell, you got an upcoming custody case and a criminal case, and they low-key trying to revoke your bond. You better tell Dandruff to shut up. That's what you need to do. So maybe Martell is going to keep it cute during this finale. Anyway, but we go watch y'all. That's all for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I hope we get a good replacement show in the meantime while Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is the finale. Next week, the reunion. And, you know, maybe 2 weeks for the reunion. We'll see. Tell me what y'all think about that. Let's talk about WAGS. Let's talk about WAGS. And I'm low-key mad that we got WAGS all in one season like this. I wish they would have staggered out the episodes of WAGS. That's what I don't like about Netflix, that they released a whole series all at once, like Young, Famous, and African. I wish we would have got, you know, like multiple episodes come out like every week or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the WAGS, the WAGS little, you know, scuttlebuttle, it's gonna be short-lived because we already got all the episodes. Most people didn't watch the episodes, but let's talk. So in my last review, I was talking about how Sharelle a mean girl. She a bitch. I don't fuck with her. I don't know if it's giving a twinge of colorism because Stoni is the only dark-skinned girl on the show, and they are alienating her. They going in on Stoni about being a whore, a whore from hell, a back page hoe, an escort if you may. And then the X tape, you know, the revenge P that was released by 50 Cent. Now, I had it messed up. So, she was dating Rick Ross. She's Rick Ross' baby mama, his oldest baby mama. She the first baby mama. When she was at the table acting like she was special because she the first baby mama. That's why Tia Kemp whooped your ass. Not whooped your ass, but threatened. Threatened you, girl. And Stoni was telling them, like, I'm the favorite. I'm the favorite. And everybody at the table was looking like, is you, bitch? Girl, Tia said, ain't no way you the... Tia Kemp went on live and said, ain't no way you the favorite. Rick Ross wouldn't even bury your mama when she passed away. He wouldn't even give her the money for the funeral. I said, what? But, bitch, if you got a $5 million settlement, they said Stoni got a $5 million settlement from 50 Cent. Then she went back to court and I think got an additional $2 million or something. Where is Stoni money? Now, Sharelle, now this is where Sharelle kind of started reeling me in. Because, bitch, she said Stoni had more money than all of us. Where is your money? Where is your money, poo-poo? Girl, that girl, I don't know. After knowing that this girl got this much money, which I'm, you know, if she had attorneys, I'm sure attorney fees, she still walked away with a couple million. And the only thing you got out of that was that little boutique with some merchandise? Bitch, because you didn't buy a home because you still living in Rick Ross' home. I guess she bought that Rolls Royce. Girl, and that Rolls Royce, girl, I ain't finna count nobody else's coins. But ain't no way you should be walking around looking the way you do and having that, which by all means, her boutique is cute. But I would expect her to have more of an upper echelon boutique like the dude Fancy. Okay, so we get to see, let's start talking about it. I'm going to talk about the people and the scenes. I'm just going to mix it up, child. We just going to talk about some shit. So, I love the scene with Evelyn, I call Sharelle Evelyn. That's what it gives, bitch. Anyway, so Sharelle is looking for a little dress or whatever. So, she goes into this really cute boutique. I think Lexi meets her there, or Ashley. Anyway, she got on this little cute little dress or whatever. But the boutique owner is Sharelle's friend. He's a tall, gay man, you know, kind of feminine gay. Gives very much dressing and stuff. Don't he remind y'all of the $40 dude from Below Down Dirty Shame? $40? I'm about to squeeze my little ass up in this. What? He definitely gave me $40. I was like, ooh, child, he my type of friend. Just had me giggling a little bit. Anyway, so let's talk about everybody. So MJ is the youngest girl. Like I said, MJ gets arrested for, she said she caught Kodak with another girl. So she beats the brakes off this girl, try to pull her out of her car. So they trying to give her assault, battery, grand theft auto because they said she pulled on. I don't know. Did she run away with the car or something? Girl, I don't know. Just some ghetto trifling mess. So she talking to her friends about it. She got a mugshot and all. Mind you, she got 2 kids. She just had 2 kids back to back. Girl, she talking to her friends like it's all good and shit. And she like, yeah, I did hit her, but I'm going to beat the charge. Bitch, you just admitted that. You just admitted to assault on Netflix television, showing in 12 different countries. Girl, that was some dumb shit. But you could tell she's really young. I like the fact that Lexi was trying to be a mentor to her throughout the season. And she was telling her, because MJ, she knows that she's dealing with postpartum depression. And I love when Lexi was telling her, like, you can't really trust these medical professionals because as brown people, they don't know how to deal with us. They don't know how to diagnose us. They don't know how to treat us. I was like, I love Lexi. I love Lexi's spirit. You know, I also love Lexi House. Lexi House was bad to the bone. I love them, those tall doors. I don't know, those was like, what, 11-foot doors or something? I loved her little balcony area. It was, I'm assuming it was like on the sea or river or something. It looked like it was like on Biscayne Bay or something, girl. I don't know, but Lexi, your house is everything. I love Lexi whole mood and aura. Of course, she had was those stones? She had stones or something, like, I don't know. Lexi gives me the vibes that she sage her house once y'all evil hoes leave. You know, she got some nice hibiscus tea. You know, I fucks with a girl named like Lexi because I'm high strung and I do the most, and I like people to balance me out. And I love the fact that Lexi stepped into that role with MJ and was trying to mentor her. I think Sharelle was too, but the only thing I didn't like with the Sharelle thing is Sharelle, I feel like Sharelle was trying to show her something different, but in the same tone, Sharelle, you come off as a hypocrite because you didn't want to hang out with that ghetto, be around ghetto and ratchet shit when it came to Stoni, but you would with MJ. And she got a whole mug shot. And she come to events with army fatigue pants on and shit. But I'm gonna give MJ some leeway because she's younger, and I will accept a lot more from a young lady than I will from an old lady because I feel like you know better and you had way more time to get your shit together than this young girl. So I kind of like that they were kind of coddling her, trying to get her, you know, to like come to the light. But she's so crazy. She just stuck on Kodak, girl. Kodak is not going to be faithful as a matter. She was like, because I ain't going to take that shit or some shit. Girl, you go take that shit. I hate when girls tell me that. You go take that shit and you going to stay. Because Kodak just had a baby 5 days ago. Kodak just had a baby 5 days ago. If you Google it, Kodak just welcomed a brand new baby. I don't think it's by her either. Girl, anyway, I hope MJ, you know, come to her, you know, senses or whatever. Sharelle did mention she's cut MJ 6-figure checks. So outside of her having her babies and doing what, you know, dealing with Kodak and his nonsense, and we know he has like a drug issue or whatever, it's good to know that she still be on her business and still out here making these coins and putting herself in certain rooms. Since we're talking about putting herself in certain rooms, one of the highlights of the episode to me, the series to me, was when Sharelle, Ashley, and MJ met with this company, LT Realty, I believe, that they're merging with. So they'll be the Southwest Florida division, and they specialize in luxury real estate. And I think she said his portfolio was like 17 billion or something like that. So that was like a big deal. I was like, okay. I had a lot more respect for Sharelle throughout as the episodes went on, because you can see she's about her business at the end of the day. She does try to help these girls. She mentioned like, hey, I'll take bottle girls, strippers, whatever. Instead of selling coochie, you can go and sell this real estate. I thought that was really, really cute. And I thought it was smart too, because so when I lived in Atlanta, this broker, she's young, she black, she do her thing, exactly. She approached me and was like, hey, you know, have you ever been in real estate? And I was like, no, da-da-da-da. And once you kind of get into it and hang around these folks, that's what they look for. They look for like, oh, she's charming, she's persuading, and she's cute. Notice a lot of real estate agents are really, really pretty because sex sells at the end of the day. And most people, I don't know. Y'all know how it is, child. If you go into a store and you like, I don't know if I should buy this, and then some fine ass salesperson come and persuade you a little bit, you might as well, you be like, you know what, yeah, let me just, you know, pack that on up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what real estate gives. So it's smart for the strippers and the bottle girls. You might as well go use your sex appeal to go ahead and sell some high-end real estate to these rich men. Even they wives too, because you know, like a lot of girls click up with pretty girls. You know, that's kind of like the vibes. Anyway, one scene that I really loved too was their little, at the beginning they had boss baby mamas or something, a boss baby mamas type of little brunch. It was really, really cute, and it kind of set the tone for the season. I love Sharelle's pink little dress she had on. I loved all of their outfits for the most part. I think that the fashions were really good on WAGS. It gave very much Miami aesthetic. Florals, skimpy outfits, either like long florals, little skimpy flashy outfits, mamacita, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it kind of embodied the whole dynamic of Miami. I also like the fact that they had a lot of cute little events too. As far as like the place settings and stuff, it gave pedestrian compared to Young, Famous, and African, but Young, Famous, and African up there. So if we talking about events and scenery and shots and stuff, of course, Young, Famous, and African is at the top. I'm going to put WAGS right there because I felt like all of the scenes were a lot more beautiful than a Potomac scene, than a Married to Medicine scene, then a lot of the housewives scene, and definitely OWN, child. Definitely Rock City Revival. Anyway, so I really liked it. I liked all the backdrops, the water, you know, the sunny environment. I liked it. I really liked that about WAGS. That's why I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's why I'm sorry. I love living in Florida because even on a bad day, you open your blinds and the sun is beaming, it's palm trees, somebody having a pool party, you'd be like, girl, let me just go ahead. Just go ahead out and enjoy my day. Anyway, so I really like that. But at this little brunch or whatever, so Portia tells us that she's pregnant. I kind of like Portia. Her whole identity, though, literally was kind of like her being pregnant. She didn't really give too much to me, but I don't dislike Portia. Portia's cool. I like Sade. So Sade gets into it with Sharelle because the other girl, Keita, who isn't a real estate agent, but I guess her husband said that they wanted Sharelle to take her under her arm or something. They act like Sharelle is the Don Dada of Miami. And I'm assuming she can put you in those rooms because at the merger event, like I was saying, she brought MJ there. So MJ can be exposed to these types of meetings and these $1 million mergers. And sidebar, Ashley was so beautiful. Ashley is beautiful. Let's talk about Portia though. Okay, so we find out Portia's pregnant. Sade is, they at the table and they talking about the whole Keita thing. So allegedly, they were at a game in Kansas City. Sade man play football, Keita man play football. So Keita wanted to film this podcast in the suite that they all chipped in on. Keita assumed that it was Sade that didn't want her to film their podcast. Sade is saying, no, it was a group of like 20 people in a group chat. We all voted, and that's what the tea was. I guess everybody just blamed it on Sade. Keita told this information to Sharelle, and I'm assuming Sade told her, but Sharelle goes back and tell Ashley. So then at the brunch, Ashley bring it up. And Sade is like, first of all, how the fuck do this bitch know about some shit that I told you first and foremost? That's what she on with Sharelle. She like, first of all, fuck Ashley. I love the fact that Sade paid Ashley dust this whole season. Because first of all, Ashley talked too much. I don't know if y'all did y'all like Ashley in the last WAGS? Because this WAGS ain't like her. I like her. She beautiful as hell. Ashley is super pretty, like stunning. But your stunning ass, you still a messy, tacky bitch. And even when Sharelle was getting away from the mean girl stuff, Ashley stayed there because that's who Ashley is. And she talked too damn much. And she kept trying to make an issue with Keita and Sade, where you can tell Sade and Keita wasn't trying to make an issue about it. But basically at the table, Sade was like, first of all, Sharelle, why do they know about a conversation that me and you had? I didn't tell everybody everything because I don't know you like that. And maybe Sade just didn't want to be messy. So then Sharelle was like, I don't know, because it seemed a little fake. Sade was like, fake word, fake who, bitch? I don't even know y'all hoes. And I love the fact that Sade stood on business this whole season. I don't like it. Even in the last scene of the last episode, Sade was like, I'm mingling with these hoes, but I still don't like them. They're very cliquey. I don't fuck with that. I don't like it. And the whole season, she was filming with Jules and sitting down with Jules and sitting down with Stoni because she just didn't like how they were like trying to click up and be mean girls towards Stoni. I love, love, love the fact that Sade stood on business this whole season and she wasn't afraid of Sharelle. And you can tell she doesn't need to suck up to Sharelle for business purposes, because it gives that all of them just sucking up to her. So they really give this, hey, you got to be beneficial to me. Sharelle mentions that a lot. And if you feel that way, you're not really going to have a genuine friendship like that, because it's a reciprocal friendship. You know what I'm saying? You're expecting to get something out of it, and in turn, they're expecting to get something out of you. So what happens when you at your worst and you ain't got nothing to give? Are you going to have a real friend? Because these girls are just here for opportunities and benefits. I ain't like it. But I love Sade. I love Sade. What else happened? So yeah. We also, so then we get to like this little major little event. MJ is having, I guess, some sort of event. We never knew what the event was, but it was MJ event. I thought we was gonna see MJ perform. MJ is a rapper. Why did we never see MJ perform? That was my whole tea. Why didn't we never see MJ perform? I think we were supposed to see her perform on the episode with the fight, but we didn't. I don't know. So they all at this little spot in Miami, child, a little trendy spot, and it's like 2 tables. This is before Sharelle and Stoni make up. So Stoni, this girl named Camille, who used to work for Allure Realty, and MJ is at one table. Now, I think the girl Camille, because at this time, Stoni and Sharelle still kind of beefing. I feel like Stoni brought Camille there to be messy about Sharelle, because Camille used to work for Allure Realty. So the girl Camille, who got into it with Jules, used to work for Sharelle's agency. So I wonder, was she there to drop some tea about Sharelle, but ended up getting into it with Jules. So anyway, all the other ladies at this other table, just so happened Jules is, and Jules the white girl, or Puerto Rican girl, excuse me. Jules is in the middle of all of the couples at the table. So Sharelle is asking everybody, do they want babies, yada, yada, yada. The whole season they think Sade pregnant because Sade is only drinking water. And, you know, they said her boobies look big. But Sade is really annoyed because, you know, she don't really fuck with these hoes anyway. Mind you, anyway, so at the table, Sharelle is asking everybody, do they want kids? So on, so on, so on, so on. Jules, you can tell she's kind of like annoyed. This was another thing. This was funny. So one of their other friends, she's an investor. I forgot her name. She's a really pretty chocolate lady or whatever. She's sitting next to Ocho Cinco, and Ocho is telling her, like, hey, I got this friend you can hook up with. She's talking, and then she like, who you talking about? Da, 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 da. Jules like, dang, Ocho. Mind you, this Sharelle, this Ocho, and this Jules. She like reaching over Sharelle like, damn, Ocho, I've been here this whole time. You ain't talking about hooking me up with nobody. Ocho was like, anyway, totally ignored her, shaded her, and was telling the chocolate girl, like, hey, my friend Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, girl, please. She didn't even know who the fuck Shannon Sharp was. But don't try to hook my good girlfriend up with trade. Sorry, ladies. I got the tea on Shannon Sharp. Let me know. Let me know if y'all want me to tell y'all. Anyway, so later on, Jules goes over to the other booth with the other girls. Camille and them over there talking about how, you know, basically Jules got this reputation as being a coach. Like, she has a lot to do with like cultural appropriation. She a culture vulture. She said these things about black women. They pull up this old post where, yes, Jules, it's a shirt that say niggas always lying. The shirt say niggas always lying. And she asked, could she wear that t-shirt? Then there was some other posts that she made about black women and how when she walked in the room, all of the black men want her, yada, yada, yada. So they basically talking about how problematic this bitch is and why is this bitch amongst a whole bunch of black people in a black-owned restaurant. So I wonder, was Camille supposed to be on the show or wanted to be on the show, and they replaced her with Jules. To me, that'll be a slap in the face too, because I'm a black girl. I'm also in real estate. I'm not on the show, but y'all got this damn culture vulture, this alleged culture vulture on the show in my place after she done said all these problematic things about black people, but then she wants to benefit from the black culture by being on here with a bunch of black people in black owned restaurants in they black business. Anyway, so Jules comes over to the table because MJ like, okay, well, let's call her right on over. Let's just call her over. Let's just get to it. I love the fact that every time it's some shit going on and MJ is the youngest, MJ always call the person over there. Like, okay, bitch, well, I heard what you said, but let's call this bitch. Let you say it to her face. I love that MJ always gets to the bottom of shit. Anyway, so when she come over there, the dude is kind of, you know what I'm saying, chiming in, telling her what was said, because Camille seemed a little timid when Jules was sitting down next to her. And Jules walked up to the table aggressively because she said to Camille, she like, hey, how you doing? Oh, what's up? You know, it seemed like you looking a little crazy. And went ahead and sat down. But Camille, you seemed a little timid when she came over to the table because you was just talking, you know, with a little sass about it. But then once they started getting into it, Camille was like, yeah, I heard you was a culture vulture. Why would you even be concerned about, you know what I'm saying, wearing a shirt that say niggas always lying? And then Jules gonna flip it and say, what do you do for your culture? What do you do for your culture? Bitch, read the room. You're not even a part of this culture, but you gonna come and start questioning me about what I do for my culture, ho? So then they start going back and forth, getting into it and shit. Camille is literally, they are like this and this. They are like this and this. And Camille is in her face talking shit like this. Jules slaps her hand down. Camille commits the boop, boop. When I tell you Camille stood up on that damn couch, never let nobody get on top of you. Once they get on top of you, it's over. It is over. Because all I saw was the top of Jules' head and Camille going, boop, 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 boop. I said, woo, Camille turned from a baddie to a gangster, child. That shit was crazy. Did y'all ever see that Bad Girls Club reunion? When old girl stood up and was like, boop, 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 boop. That's what happened, child. Whole time Sharelle and them over there like, this is so ghetto. I was thinking, Stoni, you just perpetuated everything, which Stoni really ain't had shit to do with it, because Stoni was like, y'all acting classy and shit. Y'all really some city girls. But Jules got mad. She left. She was acting all hype after that. Like, I will end. She telling Sade about the fight and she telling some, because I'll end her. Bitch, you ain't end her that night. Looks like she stood up and wailed on your head. Looks like you had a hell of a headache the next day, ho. Anyway, girl, so I'm mad we didn't see Camille no more. Because she beat the dog shit out of her. Now, who do y'all think was wrong? Was Jules wrong or was Camille wrong? Because I low-key think everybody was clowning Jules, which I'm not on Jules' side. Y'all know how I am. But in that instance, Camille's finger was all up in her face. So her slapping her, I mean, they both are equally at fault to me. Of course, you shouldn't have put your hands on nobody, but if somebody that close to you and y'all sitting next to them and they put their hands in your face, if that was anybody else, it probably would have happened. It's the same thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, child, so Jules gets mad at Sharelle because she said Sharelle knew she didn't even want to come. And Jules was like, today is not the day. She's blaming everybody else. She blamed Kanye earlier for ruining her relationship, talking about he had her traveling during his presidential run. I forgot all about that crazy shit. And that's why her man left her. Now she's trying to say it's Sharelle's fault because she didn't even want to come film. Sharelle told her to come anyway. She just had an abortion the same day. So while you was really mad and giving Camille all that energy, granted Camille was talking shit about her and you don't know this girl from a can of paint. But you mad because she got pregnant by her baby daddy that she was messing with. He made her get an abortion. She was talking about Florida laws. You got to decide in 7 weeks. I had 24 hours. You asked him and he said, bitch, kill it. and then she had to get an abortion. Then you came to the party and got into a fight with Camilla. You could have came back to the ladies and was like, yes, I was in my feelings. I had just had an abortion that day. That bitch was putting her fingers in my, face. And I think they would have forgave you. But the fact that you was acting like a Karen about the situation and making every excuse in the world and then trying to blame it on Sharelle. Now, granted, this was some crazy shit. She told Sharelle. She said before she got out and went in the restaurant, she was on the phone and told Sharelle that she had just got an abortion that day and told her about the situation. So she said when she was sitting in that damn booth and Sharelle asked her, did she want kids? Did she want any more kids? And snickling and giggling, she felt like she was triggered. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe, hey, I did want kids, but this man just let me have an abortion. So I can understand why she would still be sensitive about that, but I don't necessarily know Sharelle did it in a malicious manner. First of all, Sharelle looked saucy. Sharelle looked like she had a few cocktails, smoked a blunt, and Ocho piped her down right before they came in the restaurant. That's the glossy-eyed look that Sharelle had for me. So I'm not dead set on Sharelle was being messy, but she also, I think she was mad. I think she was mad because Ocho shaded her too. When she was trying to stick her nose about being hooked up with somebody. Ocho been in the industry for a very long time, and Jules has been with a lot of black men in the industry, not sexually per se, but if you Google her name, she has pictures with tons of rappers, tons of, you know what I'm saying, entertainers, Kanye, LeBron, a bunch of them, child. So I don't know if she's just an industry pass around. That's her reputation. So Chad was paying her dust. Like, I ain't talking about your pass around ass. I ain't hooking your ass up with Shannon Sharpe. I'm talking about this queen over here with her business going. Anyway, that was funny. So anyway, so yes, Jules, she's, she ain't fucking with nobody. Nobody's fucking with her. She goes to Ashley's, was it Alexander Wang? Her Alexander Wang charity event. I thought that was really, really cute. That was another cute event they had. I just don't like Ashley. They end up getting into it. Ashley, I just don't like her. I don't like Ashley. I don't like Jules or Ashley. Ashley, y'all could have kept Ashley. She gave us nothing. She got a cute little family. I like Phil. I like the boys, She give me a cute little look every now and then. I liked her green two-piece short set with the Chanel brooch. That was really cute. Gowns, beautiful gowns. She gave nothing else. Anyway, so that was that beef, child. Then Stoni and Sharelle eventually make up. They make up at the merger party. They agree that we all gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. And then Sharelle agrees to help her with her boutique. So we get over to Stoni's boutique that she purchased with our money. She said that basically she's not getting the traction that she wants because she spent $80,000 to $100,000 on inventory, which is crazy. When I started my boutique, I spent like $10,000, $5,000 to $10,000 on inventory. You know what I'm saying? But child, that is a lot. $80,000 to $100,000. She said she has I'm sure she got tons of fucking just clothes on top of clothes. Anyway, so of course Lexi goes over there. She's trying to help her. I love that. But after they make up, Stoni starts telling Lexi about how she heard in the streets that, well, not in the streets. Ocho said on his first date with Sharelle, he took her to Okeechobee, which is like a strip of, cheap restaurants. It's giving Harry. So Stoni starts spreading all of these rumors about Sharelle after they allegedly got back cool. So, Stoni, are you the messy, tacky bitch that Sharelle thought you was at first? It's given Sharelle should have went with her first instinct on your whole ass. Because why would you just, they allegedly in a, like a PR relationship and they have basically saying they got an open relationship and they got an understanding because he liked threesomes. Which my whole thing was, as long as he don't like threesomes with men, I don't see what the big T is. An athlete wanting girls for threesomes. No, duh. Exactly. Anyway, child, so I thought that was really tacky. But Sharelle agrees to help her, and Lexi told her that she needs some help. So she's supposed to have this little launch of special pieces or something. I don't know what this little party was called. But Sharelle brings Mr. $40 fancy from, the other high-end boutique owner. and they come there to check it out. So she's saying that she's looking for investors. So I was under the impression that Stoni thought that maybe Sharelle would invest in her business because she said she's going to help her. And then in the confessional, Sharelle says, I said I would help her in her business, not spend no money or no invest. So I'm assuming there was like a point of contingency for them because Sharelle specified that and Stoni mentioned that. So I think Stoni thought that one of the girls would invest in her business, which my whole thing is, who would need to invest in your business anyway? First of all, you have a beautiful space and you got tons of merchandise. Your inventory is your currency, if you know what you're doing. I wish I had that much inventory, child. I'll be popping. Anyway, I didn't like it. I think Stoni gives kind of lazy vibes to me, only because like Sharelle said, you had all of that money, child. You riding around in a Rolls Royce and you worried about Sharelle and Ocho business. During that little event, you could have had girls modeling. She said MJ was supposed to be her brand ambassador. Ain't no way I would have MJ would be plastered all over the damn internet in my shit. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But even at that little event she was having, you're trying to, first of all, you have your opportunity to advertise your business on this platform, on Netflix. She should have had someone modeling her clothes. She should have had mannequins with the clothes on, or she should have had waitresses walking around serving drinks in one of her outfits or something like that. She should have did way more just for that little event. She had those clothes on hangers just right there. That wasn't a look for me. Anyway, but Sharelle and Fancy was like low-key throwing shade. They went out on a balcony. So the fact that they had that balcony right there lets me know she probably is in a good space unless she rented out another venue. I'm not sure if that was part of the boutique, the actual boutique, or there was another space she rented out. But then they called Stoni out there because he was like, all this shit plastic. They tried on this little black and white fur, which is funny. That black and white fur that Sharelle tried on, and Fancy was like, that shit, why would you have a fur and it's 80 degrees in Miami and yada, yada, yada. So they were shading her. Mind you, that same fur, Stoni posted on her Instagram last night of her at the premiere party with an all black jumpsuit on and then the black and white fur, and named the damn fur Sharelle DeVille. I thought that was cute. And Sharelle commented under the Instagram post and was laughing and shit. So I don't know if they at odds or, or just throwing cute shade. I don't know. So they tried to give Stoni some advice. You could tell Stoni was like, yeah, whatever. I decided to start wholesaling my clothes, which that would be a good idea. All of that inventory she got, she could wholesale, sell that to other smaller boutiques. And if she was smart, because that space is so nice and Lexi said it was in a good location and she already got hair for sale, all she has to do is set up a few salon chairs, have an esthetician in there, have a hairdresser in there, have a makeup artist in there. She could charge them booth rent. The booth rent that she charged the hairdresser, the esthetician, and the makeup artist, that'll pay the rent for the actual salon. And then she can focus on selling the wholesale, use the wholesale money to buy high-end items like Fancy got in his store and mix that with some of the vintage high-end items that she has, and then you got something popping. Girl, call me Stoni, girl. Just call me friend. Anyway, so they had that little thing or whatever. So Stoni and Sharelle's relationship is really kind of, we don't know where it's at. We get a scene with Sharelle and she meets with her lawyers with Ocho Cinco about a prenup, girl. This was good. This was really good because I thought they was going on a date night. Then Laz shows up. Laz ain't to be fucked with. That was Ocho's lawyer. And Sharelle's lawyer ain't to be fucked with either. I forgot her name. But they going back and forth about what will happen, like the percentage if they get a divorce. Ocho wanted like 35%. Sharelle was like, no, because I was that bitch before he was around. And he was like, didn't I invest in your business? Which I'm assuming maybe Ocho gave her. Because remember, she was in Tampa. Allure Realty was in Tampa. But when she got pregnant by Ocho, she moved to Miami and left the girlies in Tampa. So I wondered, did he help her open up the Miami office or give her money? You know what I'm saying? To open up the brick and mortar. I don't know. But she agreed that he helped her with her business. But she was like, you ain't never sold a piece of real estate a day in your life. But she wants a percentage of the podcast that he got with Shannon Sharp. And you see clips of Sharelle actually helping him with the podcast. She like, no, you started the podcast while we're together. Like, I helped you build that podcast. So she wants a piece of it. And then they was talking about like 35%. And Sharelle then was like, I'm sorry, but if you're talking about 35%, this should have never happened and it ain't going. Because we find out, Ocho admit that Sharelle checks be bigger than his. Her pockets might be longer than Chad's. I said, okay, Sharelle. I said, okay, Sharelle. I ain't like you at first, but you can't deny a boss bitch. I said, I heard that, child. Anyway, so, and I was thinking, Sharelle, you might have more money than Ocho. Girl, why is you with this old chocolate geezer with 8 kids? Because there was another concern of Sharelle that he got 8 kids. 8. And you getting more paper than him right now? She was right. If they go back to court, y'all funds are together. Those baby mamas' child support gonna go up based on Sharelle income, and you gonna be giving up some of your money to help pay for them baby mamas. I don't know, y'all. that was some tea. Anyway, so she wanted to have an infidelity clause in there, and I think it was like, I forgot, it was like a few million, or I don't know. It was a clause where he would have to pay a lot if he cheated. He was like, nope, that just showed me that you ain't ready. That just showed that you ain't ready. And Sharelle sitting back there like, I guess I ain't ready, ho. Because that just goes to show you that he not trying to come up. He not trying to sign on the dotted line that if he cheat, he coming up off some money. Because just a few weeks ago, Sharelle told us that he was sleeping with a girl in her bed. Their wedding was supposed to be February the 2nd. That's next week, I think. Or the week after. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what the tea is. What did y'all think about that scene with Sharelle and the whole prenup and him not signing the infidelity clause? I'm not going to lie. If I'm getting ready to marry you and you got 8 kids and I'm risking a lot and you don't want to sign an infidelity clause, I'm not marrying your ass either. And it's crazy how he automatically shifted it to her and said, she not ready. No, nigga, you're not ready. Because you can't even sign on the dotted line that you ain't going to cheat on me because you don't want to come up out of pocket. So, no. Sharelle made the right decision. So, the wedding on pause, child. Anyway, so they go to the beach. And they have like this kumbaya moment. Was the beach the last one? No. They go to the beach and they having like this family day. Yes, Jules shows up. At the beach, we found out Sade pregnant. That was really, really cute because they already thought she was pregnant. But she said she was only like 12 weeks. And I understand if something happened to the baby, she don't want y'all hoes. I probably even like y'all hoes, you know. So, but I thought that was cute. I'm glad Sade was pregnant. Maybe that's why she was being so bitchy. But I still fuck with her because she was the only one that really stood up to Sharelle. They could go to the beach though. Bitch, tell me why Jules shows up to the beach with Ryan Garcia. Mind you, Ryan Garcia been on the internet and the blogs about saying racist shit. And he is very, he don't give a fuck about it. I think he Italian. He don't give a fuck. Is Garcia? I think so. I don't know. He Italian or Hispanic? Is Garcia Hispanic or Italian? I don't know. Whatever it is, he ain't black and he be saying some racist shit. It's on the internet. Google it, friend. Anyway, what pissed me off is the girls was sitting back talking about it, and Lexi was talking about how disrespectful it was. Ashley and Sharelle and them, and they was playing volleyball with them. Why didn't nobody speak on that? That's what pissed me off, because she was playing in y'all face. If y'all already think she's a culture vulture, and she know that y'all think she a culture vulture, why the fuck would she bring a man that she know don't really fuck with black folks like that, or is willing to stand up to black people and go toe to toe because he didn't did the internet thing? Why would she do that unless she came there ready for a fight and didn't give a fuck about what y'all had to say? Y'all gotta stop letting these people play in y'all face like this. Literally. The fact that none of the men said nothing, which I understand because a lot of the men have a lot to lose, but the ladies didn't say anything. If I was I didn't like that they just let Jules slide for that. I wouldn't have let that bitch slide. No. And why did you bring him, bitch? No. Anyway, so then we get to the little party or whatever. And at the damn party, this like the final party. This is Sharelle's having another party. She always having events. She always look cute though. I like that they have events and they get dressed up. You know what I'm saying? Girl, so at the damn party, MJ talking to Stoni. Stoni starts repeating the fact that it's a lot of shit about Sharelle. You know, that the same thing she used to say. They got like an open relationship. It's a PR relationship. So of course MJ like, hold up. Let me call my bitch Sharelle. You know what I'm saying? Let me call her and see what she got to say about this shit. So then Sharelle and Stoni go outside, and it's the last scene of the series. Mind you, even when they went outside, I love the scenery. They were it looked like maybe they were on Biscayne Bay or something like that. It was great. They were sitting outside on the water. And Stoni like, yeah, bitch. What's crazy is when Sharelle walked up and greeted Stoni, she like, hey, girl, what's up? Very friendly, very warm, very, you know, smiling, huggy. They get outside and then Stoni starts running down all of the, you know, all of the rumors. She like, yeah, blogs. I heard he, you know, like threesomes and so on. First of all, Stoni, how you know that they don't do threesomes together? What, you don't know Sharelle, she seemed classy, but she might be a freak. That's probably why you like her. Anyway, so Stoni's sitting there like, yeah, I heard about the threesomes, the PR relationship. Yeah, he like them in twos, not ones. You just there for show, bitch, and da. So Sharelle sitting there like, is that what you heard, bitch? Well, you can't believe everything. And Stoni like, that's just what I heard in the blogs. That was cute to me because Stoni's face had me, her face was everything in this last scene because Stoni was giving very much, that's what I heard in the blogs. The same shit you were saying episode 1, bitch. Now, I don't know how I feel about this, y'all. Tell me, this is what I really want to know. I want to know what y'all think, child. Because on one hand, I feel like Stoni, you really are the messy, tacky, ratchet bitch who didn't do enough with your money. Everything that Sharelle said about you is true. And we call her a mean girl, bully, low-key colorist. I was cursing Sharelle dog ass out. I was ready to do PI, private eye, been verified, truth finder, everything on Sharelle. Because I thought she was a mean, dirty dog hoe. But at the first episode, she did say that Stoni was going around trying to find information on her and dig up tea on her. So she probably knew this what type of time Stoni was on, and that's why she didn't want to fuck with Stoni. Or maybe Stoni found out some true information and she didn't want Stoni to bring out her truth because she walk around her acting like a goody two-shoes and Stoni got the real tea on her. So on one hand, I feel like Stoni, you wrong and you the dirty, conniving little sneaky bitch she thought you was, and you was just mad that Sharelle pegged your ass. But then on the other hand, I feel like a part of me be like, bitch, you gonna throw me under the bus, bring all of my tea in my cases and call me an escort and shit. You gonna put all of that shit out about me and then you think cause you apologize, shit gonna be kosher? Nah, bitch, let me put you in the same situation. Let me put all of those rumors and shit that the blogs say out on you, ho. Now that you in that situation, now what's tea? Cause I firmly believe that some people don't learn until you put them in that same situation. So now, bitch, what's tea about you and what they said on the blogs and your man and them threesomes and shit, bitch? What's up, mamacita? Nah, I don't know, y'all. I thought this was gonna be good. I would like to see another season of this just because I feel like the Sharelle and Stoni P go on forever. Because I feel like every time they make up, they gonna keep getting into it about who did it first and what for and da 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 da. So I wouldn't mind it. I just don't want Stoni to come off as the dirty, dusty hood rat girl. Like, Stoni, I need you to step your coochie up if you finna go toe to toe with Sharelle, because Sharelle is on point with her shit. And I don't want it to become a dark skin versus light skin thing. Mind you, I noticed there was a lack of melanin. All of these girls on this show was beige, they were all, you know, and racially ambiguous. It was not, I can't even think of too many dark skinned girls that was on the show. I wish they would have brought that real estate agent from Tampa back. The really pretty chocolate skinny one that they were saying that was probably messing with the people and she flirted with everybody, but she was so cute and she sold her ass off. I wish they would have brought her on there. I don't know, but being in Miami, it's a lot of, that's kind of the cultural makeup, but where's all the black pretty girls? Exactly. Can you bring Camille back? I know she beat the dog shit out of Jules, but still. Speaking of Jules, this is what I wanted to tell y'all. Tell me why she was reposting on her Instagram all of these people who were DMing her, supporting her, talking about they ambushed her, they judged her, they stand 10 toes behind her, they prejudged her, and it was a bunch of racially ambiguous girls who was reposting and DMing her and support her. And you know who else it was? A whole bunch of black men. I don't know, friend. So tell me what y'all thought about WAGS. This was long. Exactly. I had a lot to say. Anyway, so tell me what y'all thought about WAGS. Do y'all want to see another season of WAGS? At the end, did it change your opinion about Sharelle? Who was wrong, Sharelle or Stoni? And will MJ ever leave Kodak? I doubt it. Anyway, also tell me what y'all thought about that Love and Marriage Huntsville shit, the Ken and Marques stuff. Child, well, they gonna be forever too. Do y'all think Ken smashed Marques, or Marques, you know them small people they pack a lot of power. Their muscles might not mean shit in the field. Once you get in the field, their muscles might not can help you, child. Anyway, so tell me what y'all thought about that. I'll talk to y'all a little later. We'll talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me know if y'all want to talk about The Traitors. I watched it last night. I'll talk to you later. Make sure you comment, subscribe, and we can snickle and giggle throughout the day. Bye, friend.